Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Tarot Predictions, guys. This will be your love and relationship horoscope provided by me, Rad, for April 2017. And this will be a 7-card spread, people. These are, these are the cards that you have for the month. So the first one that comes as a what you're gonna bring to April from your past is the 8 of Pentacles, Then the next one is the energies or the situations you will be getting involved in during April is the King of Swords. Then for what it seems is what will be the outlook or what you can aim for in April. It's the Devil. Then the best possible approach, it is the Five of Wands. Then how the other people will see you is the Ace of Pentacles. The challenges you need to face, it's the Five of Cups, and last but not least, it is the summarizing or the outcome of that is the Three of Wands. Okay, so let's get into it, people. The first one, what you're gonna bring into April, and this is a card of waking up, people. Either you have been lonely way too long and you have finally determined to show yourself in front of the crowd, show yourself open to make a commitment, or you have been into a relationship where nothing really exciting has been going on and the relationship become just a steady routine which none of you and or your partner have an amusement anymore from the relationship, nor the warmth in between you two or the love in between you two is experienced as the way it has been experienced or in the way you have been experiencing it in the very past. This is a small steps toward bettering one situation into either one relationship or your status of being single, from being single to being in relationship. And this step happened to be before April. You are just walking into April in post circumstances of that step. But for what it seems, this card shows people that a lot of ups and downs are going to happen into April. Okay, that will be the results of this step, of this plan you have made, and this particular ups and downs. Okay, these particular ups and downs, they're going to strengthen the already existing relationship, and also they are going to present you with some opportunities, or rather they're going to present you with some guys or girls which are really ready to make what you want to make the way you make it, but it will take time, guys. So April, for those who are single, will not present them with relationship, or at least not long-term relationship. Rather, it will present them with hope or a commitment. Okay, but I'm not talking commitment as making relationship, but devoting into someone. Okay, devoting into someone, giving your time for them so they can really contribute for your well-being and being in relationship into the far future. Now the next card, it is the influence in April, and unfortunately for those who are in relationship, people, that is a third party, someone who will really make that impression of a good look, someone that you will really have that physical attraction toward, but not emotional. That's the thing. And here we are speaking for a short-term affair that it may appear in between you and this third-party person. That could be a woman, it could be a guy, most likely an air sign, which is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or it has these ascendants, people. And he or she is very persistent. He or she does not accept no for answers. So you have to be very careful. And when you talk with them, it is very important not to give yourself away for their speeches, okay? Because they are very good orators. What I mean is that they can present you everything from their bad and white side. In another way, they can very well twist your words, twist their words, twist the truth, and they can convince you that basically you're feeling miserable into your relationship, or your partner doesn't deserve you, and this kind of stuff, and they can force you into temptation. Because the next card what we have is the Devil. But before we go to the Devil, as I said, temptation, for those who are single, it speaks the same thing. Someone will show up in your month, okay? Someone that really attracts you physically, and you're attracting them physically. Thus, as I said, short term, it's not going even to be a relationship, okay? It will be a random jump in. It will be, let's say, a random couple of times sex. It will be a random dating. It will be like an open relationship without taking any responsibilities for one another whatsoever. And if you are up into that, you can go for it. You just don't expect that this person will make a full commitment. And this is spoken by the Devil card, people. This is what you can go for. And the Devil card always comes as everything we have ever wanted. So this person here will present itself to you as something that you have everything you ever wanted. And the Devil card suggests that you should go and experience it. Okay, so in another term, I can't really catch it, because for those in relationship Sagittarius, here we are seeing a once in a time the tarot cards are advising you to go and make that affair. And that's really strange here, for what it seems. Go and experience this spontaneous attraction, physical. The Devil card says, people, that you got to make your boundaries wide open. You got to let other people to come in, especially this guy, okay, or this woman. And this is really, it really bothers me, because I'm not Sagittarius, but I'm personally not that kind of a guy. If I'm with someone, I'm with someone, and I don't have eyes for someone else, you know. So for what it seems, that will be a very, very tough month of yours, okay. You will constantly struggle, but to resist that person. But because this is a card showing your options available, or the outlook, you may not go for that. You can be stronger than this, you know, and you can conserve your relationship. However, going for it is going to force all these excuse me again. But for singles, this card strongly suggests that you give yourself away to this person and let them have you, so you can have them into a certain amount of times, or repeatances, if you want to say it that way. So you can just break that routine of being lonely or being unappreciated. No emotional attachment will be given, so even if there is a breakup, or that passion, or let's say interest, is lost, there will be no harm done, and you will just be able to walk free and seek for your long-term commitment. But the next card, that card mainly affects those who are in relationship, people, and it speaks for a high conflict. Probably you are going to get exposed, okay. If you go for the affair, you will get exposed, and your partner will say, most likely, why have you done this? And this is the chance where you can just burst out. It is about bursting out and saying why you had the need to do it, okay. So these conflicts, these misunderstandings, these clashes, they will generate and accumulate a lot of energy. That energy, this bubble of energy, is going to burst, okay. And if executed correctly, it will make you closer to your partner. It will just make the relationship even more tighter. It will forge you together. Let's say it's going to emerge you together, fuse you together was the word I was searching for. So here we are seeing how one affair, one cheat, can really help one relationship. And it doesn't have to be a sexual cheat, you know. You can just flirt with that guy or with that girl. You can just, you know, show to your partner that there is someone else there, which really gives you what you want, you know, that they really treat you as someone that deserves a good treatment. Thus your partner will really take under consideration and will really rethink of their approach toward the relationship itself. Now for those who are single, for what it seems, this card suggests that you have to explore all the possibilities you do have. You have to be open for those crazy surprises, and that this person will really get into your nerves. one day he's going to commit, he or she is going to be committed to you, another day they will play out like you don't matter for them, and you have to align to that, you know, and you have to accept that this is all about coming as a surprise, and that your dynamic with this guy or with this girl will have those certain around turns, and it will really keep you amused. This routine is going to keep you not under pressure in the good sense, you know, you constantly expect something to happen. And how the people are going to see you from a side, it's the Ace of Pentacles, and that is really strange because the Ace of Pentacles speaks for a wealth. So they're going to see you as someone who has wealth. What that really means, okay? So they're going to see you as someone happy, okay? They're going to see you as someone who get what they want, and they're feeling in peace with it, even if doesn't satisfy the other people. So that could be this mean look at your mother saying, you really going to commit in this with this person? I mean, he does not deserve you, or blah blah blah, you know. But in the same time, for what it seems, because you're feeling in peace with it, it's kind of will create also jealousy into other people, saying, look at this, I mean, how she or he can react like this, how she or he can have that behavior. I mean, can they not see themselves into the mirror? But again, guys, it all depends here on your personal look, and what you expect for yourself as well, how you treat yourself and what you want from your future. And if you are single, personally, I cannot see anything wrong there to have some fun with someone that is also single, doesn't have responsibility to someone else. It is just, you know, shared time and feeling like appreciated from someone, and feeling like that someone does really care, even if it's for a small duration of time. And then the struggle, guys, comes, which is the challenges. Five of Cups. Here in this case, people, this is about nostalgia, okay? This is about, you are going to be reminded of old mistake. Old wounds are going to open, and this is very dangerous if we're talking about a existing relationship, Sagittarius, because you may be reminded what you are missing into the already existing relationship, and that will really make you feel miserable. But in the same time, the Five of Cups says that you have right now the affinity to focus more on the downs rather than the ups. So with a little bit more mental strength here and logical thinking, you can foresee that you are making these wounds, which are reopening, deeper than the wounds actually are, or you're digging way too deep than you actually have to dig up. So it is about a card that the challenge here will be to determine for yourself that you have to do everything possible to conserve your relationship, even though there is someone else into your surrounding which is giving you, which is making you being more attracted to them rather than to your partner. Now here will be imperative that you remind to yourself what that relationship really means to you. And again, remember, it goes more than a skin deep into one relationship when you want to feel love, because this third party will not gonna give you love, I can guarantee you that. And for those single guys, that will be a card of fear as well, because you will start feeling that this can't go any more further than just random sex twice per week, for example, okay? And you will become fearful of falling in love, and you will not want to fall in love with this person. Thus, a breakup may occur through your to your end. So basically, this card for you people is saying, Sagittarius, is saying that as soon as you start feeling those emotions forging within you, you have to break the relationship up, and this will be the struggle here. This will be the challenge. You had your fun, and now it's time to detach from it. Because the summarizing of that is the Three of Wands. So right after this person leaves your life, it does seem that a new one will come, and this one for exchange, for a change, is going to be harmonious with you, which means that your madness will be also their madness. Your happiness, oops, excuse me, will be also your happiness. That being said, harmony and synchron in between you and this new third, in this third guy or a girl, it's going to happen. That probably will happen at the end of the month, or after you kind of build up this strength to break with the one that really attracts you physically. For those in relationship, guys, this card also speaks for alignment. So finally the negotiations has been done and your partner is fully aware what they're doing wrong and what you're missing, and thus it does seems that they're going to do everything on their power in order to fill up the gaps in between you and them, but you also need to give some efforts on your end. So basically you don't have to make something courageous, you don't have to make something crazy, just stick to the already existing patterns you have created with that person. So with that being said, people, this was your Horoscope, love and relationship for April 2017. If you do want a private reading with me, people, you can find me at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is also described here in the in this video. I mean, in the showcase of the video down there, and description of the video. And if you find it helpful, I mean, the video, please like and subscribe for more content on my channel. And now you take care, people. I hope that you have the April the way you have imagined it, and see you next time. Bye.